Welcome to day 5 of the daily ride. Today we are starting off at the train station park and heading towards P Street for the breaking ground ceremony for the P Street Trail. This trail is the downtown trail, which sort of follows the old train line. Parts of the old trail have been reconstructed to fit the new developments. This part at the Momentary opened just a few days ago. There was a pretty good turnout for the group ride for the Bentonville Town Tour. Shoutouts to Brett. There were a good number of trikes too, me included. I like to ride with the trikes when in group rides. And riding through the Walmart home office is still surreal to me. And by the end of the year, the 14th Street Tunnel and P Street Trail will completely transform the area. You'll no longer have to wait at the sketchy stoplight on 14th Street, making walking and cycling more convenient and safe. This is my 5th daily ride, and you're probably wondering how long I plan to continue doing this, and I don't really know. It could go for a week, it could go for a month.
Turning left.
I can't do a video like this every day with so much commentary, so a lot of the videos will probably be low commentary, maybe a map on screen, like a couple of the rides I've done. Thankfully, we had some backup to help us cross the road. Hi, I'd like an ice cream.
Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. That's my favorite flavor. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, we're so thankful you're here today. Let's learn a little bit more about the project, and to do so, I'm going to introduce the wonderful, amazing David Wright with Bentonville Parks and Recreation. Mr. David, come on.
That's not said very often. Hey, good morning, everybody. Let's start with this. As we designed this project, there's a lot of times that those of us that have worked on this have referred to this as the P Street Trail. The truth of it is this is the anti-P Street Trail.
Yeah.
Those of us that have been riding the Greenway since we built it 10 years ago will understand that the worst part of the Greenway started right here, and it made its way to downtown Bentonville. That 40-mile stretch, when you exited the Greenway right here and you hopped onto P Street, you had to cross 102, you had to cross P Street on the Walmart side, you had to go to J Street, you'd have to cross J, not once, but twice. And then you'd have to figure your way out through downtown. A couple years ago, we started breaking the Greenway up. Everybody was upset about it. I was upset about it. But the thing that we kept telling people is like, hey, listen, we're taking one step back to take 20 steps forward. Since that time, we've built the tunnel under the interstate, the Bella Vista bypass. We've built the tunnel over A Street at Crystal Bridges. And now we're doing this. And when this is all said and done, when you come behind VHS, you'll come through this lot right here, over into this green space behind these homes on P Street. You'll go under a tunnel under Highway 102. Woo is right. You'll go through the Walmart campus. You'll ignore J Street. You'll go through other tunnels all the way into downtown Bentonville. So the section that we referred to 10 years ago as the absolute worst part of the Razorback Greenway between here and Fayetteville, I will argue will become one of the absolute best parts of the Greenway between here and Fayetteville. And that's because we're the anti-P Street Trail. Getting here today, I mean, it's almost a novel. The truth of it is that we received the grant to start doing this work back in 2016. 2016, we received this. Daniel, I remember, and I know you know this as well as anybody else that's here. When we received the first grant, we hired a firm to start working on this project. And we started working on easement documents and trying to acquire the land to be able to get ourselves to a tunnel under Highway 102. When we went back to our friends at Walmart, who we had already kind of had a handshake deal with, that when the tunnel daylights north of 102, we were going to kind of cut catty corner across the property and tie into the Greenway that ran along J Street. Despite the fact that we had a handshake agreement, when we took them the easement document, the Walmart real estate team looked at us and said, we can't sign that and we can't tell you why. And they said, but you'll know in about 3 months. About 3 months later, they make the announcement of the Walmart campus. That's not a good thing for Bentonville. That was a great thing for Bentonville. But we knew we needed to press pause. We knew we needed to press pause because we needed that project to be designed so that our Greenway could go through the middle of it so it could accomplish the goals that it really needed to accomplish. I think that right there, that project, in my career, in the 30 years that I've been doing this, has taught me more than anything, that when we do projects like this, we're not doing it just for the people that are here today. We're doing it for the generations that come after us. We're doing it for our children and our grandchildren. They're the people that are really going to benefit from the work of this because the infrastructure is going to be there and it's going to be safe for lifetimes to come. Has it been a pain for every one of us for the last 10 years? Absolutely it has been. But I can tell you that the light is at the end of the tunnel. This time next year, we're all enjoying it. Your children are enjoying it. Your grandchildren are enjoying it. And our town's going to be better for it. There's a lot of people that we need to think in order to get this. Certainly we start with RDOT. And I'm not sure if anybody from RDOT is actually here, but there's a $500,000 grant from RDOT to help pay for this. And the way the grants oftentimes work with RDOT is they'll pay 80% of it. We have to pay 20. So this is about a $600,000 project. I've got the notes in my pocket. I'm messing everything all up. It's about a $622,000 project, and of that, they're paying 80% of that. The taxpayers of Bentonville are only paying about $120,000 of this total in general. So at the end of the day, RDOT really footing a major part of this bill. So again, another gift to the citizens of Bentonville, and a benefit that we've been able to just be patient and allow everything to develop around us so we can come back and build this and build it, quite frankly, the right way. Our team from CEI has worked really hard on this project. That's both the people that used to work at CEI, the people that are bringing it home for us now. We appreciate the work that all of them has done. And I think that I would fail miserably if I didn't mention the Trailblazers. We have such a great partnership. We're so lucky in our community to have a group like the Trailblazers, a nonprofit group that goes out, rolls her sleeves up, and does a lot of work on here. And I know Daniel Marley is here, but there's another fellow that's not here, has kind of moved on to bigger and better things. But if Aaron Russian hadn't put his soul into this project for a number of years, there's no way we're breaking ground today. So, hey, if y'all would, y'all help me show a little appreciation to Daniel Marley, Aaron Rushing, Victor, everybody from the Trailblazers. We're not here.
Daniel, raise your hand.
Yeah, Daniel, raise your hand. Where you at, dude?
I love giving Daniel attention.
You know, at the end of the day, and in closing, I would just say this, is that sometimes these projects take longer than we want them to. And I wish we could wiggle our nose and make things all done. But the bottom line is we want to do things and we want to do it right. I firmly believe that this is going to be done right. There's a tunnel under construction down the street right now that the Walton family and the Walton Family Foundation are 100% paying for. They're doing it for us. They're doing it as a gift. And it's because of those partnerships that allows us to have, it just allows us to have the community that we have. So thank you to them. Thank you to all the partners that helped put us in this position. We're really excited about working with NEC on this project. But more than anything, we're really ready to not just start it, we're ready to finish it. We're ready to allow our citizens to use it. We hope that when it's done, that you'll use it often, and you'll enjoy it.
And granted as a part of this whole evolution. So CEI Engineering is involved in a lot of these projects for the city, and we're grateful to be here to provide this next link and an important safety aspect for our users as the shovels take center stage.
Okay, I wish I could show all of the speeches, but frankly, my camera work was awful while holding my crutches. As you can see here.
As an example, we have great trails leading to Willowbrook, and we'll have 400 to 600 students riding bikes to school. And up next, I would like to introduce to you Mayor Orman. I'll be short and sweet in hopes that the shovels don't fall on us another time. But really, one thing this group could really help us with is telling the story of being intentional with our infrastructure. I know it's a pain. I always tell people, like, here's my card. We're starting this construction project. Like, call me. It's hard work. It takes so much time and energy and knowledge and things to get to these projects. So for me, just you guys helping us tell that story, it means a lot. When we're every day fighting, and I'm sorry I'm getting emotional today about it, we're fighting every day to do the right things for this community and build it. We need help from the public to carry these projects through. You know, I'll stop, but huge thank you and shout out to our staff, our Parks and Rec team, our engineering team, all of the teams that take all of the feedback and make it happen. Like, they're in front of people every day trying to show them designs and how we got here and why we have to do this and why we have to do that. And it's just, and getting grants, working with RDOT. I know RDOT can be a challenge, but I need them to work with us on a whole lot of other things, so I want to give a shout out to them of coming to the table and listening. How do you get this infrastructure in place for what we know is a growing city, a growing population? And we've done the work to understand the growth, to really work with our people that want to develop here. What are you developing? How can we tie our projects into those? And so I just want to say thank you that we're here and now with this project, and you're going to see us do groundbreakings and ribbon cuttings galore coming through the city because we have been intentional. We do have a plan, and it's an intentional plan, and we're trying to stick to it and get the projects in the ground. So again, thank you. If you would help share that story out there, we would really appreciate it. Help share the story with the neighbors here in this. I know some of them came out like, what are we doing here? Here's my card. Here's why we're doing it here. Here's how the construction is going to go. We want to be we want to communicate to people. We want them to know about the projects, and if they have any questions, contact us. All right. With that said, let's put a shovel in the ground or do some dirt.
After the shovels hit the ground, which I got no footage of, the group ride went back to Train Station Park.
Clear. I'll block it. No problem. Let's do a little exploring and then I think I've figured out where I want to eat. And it's about time. Interesting road markings here. It's kind of like an edge lane, Dutch inspired type of road marking. Uh-oh. Chess Club, Cycle Series. It's on the other side of it. Oh. Stargazing Social and Night Market. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but sounds cool. All sorts of stuff. Oh crap. All right. Let's go through some alleys here. Because why not? This is a cool one. Ah. I've never seen that before. That bar. It's kind of hidden. Huh. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. Find some shade.
Bentonville Brewing, they have multiple food trucks. My favorite being Senior Shreddies. They've been stationed at Bentonville Brewing since the start of my bike journey in 2023.
I'm gonna park my bike in the shade. I don't know why they don't cover the bike parking ever.
I always get the spicy birria tacos. They're extremely messy, but really good. And to top it off, a nice, refreshing Mexican Coke.
it's warm when the pickleball people are not out. It's a little food truck area. There were more before. I don't know where they went. Really cool. Then you can get on top of that structure. Just walk up there. Clouds are helping out a lot right now. There's a plane landing. Another cool thing about this, it's right next to an airport. You can go fishing here. Okay. Let's move so I get some air. Look at that. Oh. You gonna land? I don't know how airplanes work. Oh, there's someone on a kayak. Oh, they're going for another round. They're learning. All right. There's a lot of ways you could go. And this leads us back to I Street.